Hello folks, Jason Chrisman, JC's Bees, your Central Ohio beekeeper. Just going through some colonies today, and this one here, it's in dire needs of a split. So that's the plans for tomorrow morning, I believe. Yeah, they're building up quite well. I knew with the last couple days of rain we've had, the cap brood in there was going to emerge any day, and they were going to need a place to go. So I added that top box. Added it a week ago, actually. You can see them all clustering there underneath this cleat or handle. And the reason they're doing that is because I got the inner cover off, and for some reason that little ledge there looks like the ledge from the top cover, which I have sitting here. And they're looking for the hole to go in, which is actually right here. Look at them though. Look how good they look. So that's my plans, and like I said, tomorrow to split that down. Can probably get, depending on how strong I make them, and this time of year I've got plenty of time to build them up, I could probably get 5 splits out of that. Let's go ahead and close the girls back up. I got some things I want to talk to you about. Watch out, ladies. Coming in. There we go. That's what they're looking for, that hole right there. And now the outer cover. So now you can see how this lip of the top cover kind of looked like the cleat. We're down here at the bottom. I still have one of my tubed entrances on. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Looks kind of congested, but I tell you, 0 beetles, I'm leaving it on. I don't know whether it's that's stopped my beetle population or the nematodes I applied. And I'm leaning more towards the nematodes just because last year I still had a few. They were greatly reduced, but I still had a few with the tubed entrances. Since I've applied the nematodes, not one beetle. Haven't seen anything. It's insane. It's like they never existed here. Okay, folks, finally got that hot veil off. Boy, that sun's just hotter than heck already. Feels good though. I'm glad to have it after all the rain. I tell you, the weather's getting harder and harder to predict. Oh my gosh, it's such a headache. You predict a certain window for customers to pick up their nukes, and then the weather doesn't participate, and the dates that you picked, you're starting to get closer to the tail end date instead of the beginning date. And boy, I tell you, I got people emailing me saying summer's almost over. When am I going to get my bees? What? Summer's almost over? I thought it was still springtime. Wow, where did it go? I guess I better be getting some hay for the cows. I know everybody's excited about their bees, and I understand the eagerness to get them, and I'm trying, but the weather's fighting against me. So give me a little bit more time. I told everybody between May 20th and June 20th. Obviously we're past May 20th, we're into June. I've got a couple weeks left to produce these nukes, and they're building up. They're looking good. Bees flying right here around me are from your nukes, but they're just not to the point that I want to push them out to you, and then they're not up to my standards. How about that? Just bear with me. I'm trying to reply to everybody's emails, and like I say, I know everybody's eager. I was a new beekeeper once too, and I wanted my bees just as bad as they do. But summer's not almost over. We're still in spring for a couple more weeks, so bear with me, folks. Last week I promised that we would go through and check out some of the Pagmr Foundation and see how it looks. I checked it today. They haven't touched it yet. They were trapped in the last couple of days. You'd think they would have did something, but at the same time, when they're trapped, they're not bringing back nectar. So hopefully by next week we'll have some results, and I'll be able to share those with you. I did have somebody comment on last week's video saying that They extracted a couple frames and they did not sling out of the frames. I know there was some concerns about them being thinner and maybe the possibility of all that weight of the honey on the foundation causing it to sling out in the extractor, and that was not the case. But at the same time, he did use a hand crank extractor, so the verdict's still out on an electric extractor. Yellow sweet clover seems to be blooming here. For some reason, it seems like it's a couple weeks early, but it is blooming. That's a great nectar source. If you're not sure what that looks like, here's a picture. It can get anywhere from, boy, a foot to 6 foot tall. So don't think you're looking for anything of a certain height. Oh, I got one more thing I want to share with you. You ever notice sometimes when you're smoking your bees, they kind of get aggravated from the smoke? Here's a little trick that might help you. Hey, did you know if you take some green grass and put on top of your smoker after you get it gone, it'll cool down that smoke as it leaves the smoker, and it might not be so offensive to your bees. It's a fact. It'll cool down your smoke. Everybody wants to be cool, right? So there you go, folks. That's about all I got this week. Sorry, I'm running a little short on time. My daughter graduated from the local JVS last week, and this week she graduated from the local high school. And now we've got all kinds of graduation parties to attend and one to prepare for. So I'll catch you next week. And like I said, hopefully I'll have some results on the Pagmr Foundation. Thanks for watching JC's Bees. And if you enjoyed this, thanks. You guys want to see what a good doggy does when daddy's working in the bee yard? Come on, I'll show you. What you doing, love bug? What you doing, lovey bug? Love bugs? What you doing, love bugs? She just waits on the other side of the driveway. That's what her does. Her waits for daddy. Her waits for daddy. Yeah, her does. Her's good girls. Over here in the shade. The way our driveway is set up, it comes in off the road up there, comes down through here and loops back out to the road. And the center, I guess you could call it a little island, that's where my bee yard is. So Ladybug lays up here in the driveway in the shade, away from the bees, away from the harm. Or good girl. You good girl. You want to tell them anything, Ladybug? Ladybug, you want to tell them anything? No, I want to tell Daddy something. It's dinner time. Daddy, I need some dinners. Belly hurts. You ain't fed me since yesterday. I think I'm losing weight. Thanks for watching, folks. Tell them bye, Ladybug.